Welcome to Eye on the Tigers News. I'm Jolie Pilo. Thanks for starting your week with us for the news we've been watching for you. FBI agents on Sunday interviewed one of the 3 women who have accused Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct as Republicans and Democrats quarreled over whether the Bureau would have enough time and freedom to conduct a thorough investigation before a high-stakes vote on his nomination to the nation's highest court. The White House insisted it was not, quote, micromanaging the new one-week review of Kavanaugh's background, but some Democratic lawmakers claimed the White House was keeping investigators from interviewing certain witnesses. President Donald Trump, for his part, tweeted, "No matter how much time and discretion the FBI was given, it will never be enough for Democrats trying to keep Kavanaugh off the bench." And even as the FBI explored the past allegations that have surfaced against Kavanaugh, another Yale classmate came forward to accuse the federal appellate judge of being untruthful in his testimony to the Senate Judiciary Committee about the extent of his drinking in college. Rescuers struggled Sunday to reach victims in several large coastal towns in Indonesia that were hit by an earthquake and tsunami, and authorities feared that the toll of more than 800 confirmed dead would rise. With the area largely cut off by damaged roads and downed communication lines, military and commercial aircraft were delivering some aid and supplies to the hard-hit city of Palu on the island of Sulawesi and others in the region. But there was a desperate need for heavy equipment to reach possible survivors buried in collapsed buildings, including an 8-story hotel in Palu where voices were heard in the rubble. A 25-year-old woman was found alive during the evening in the ruins of the Roa Hotel. At least 832 people were confirmed killed by the quake and tsunami. Around Las Vegas, there are scattered remembrances of the horrors of a night just 1 year ago. A small bouquet of dried flowers was wedged inside the padlock on Gate 5 of the killing ground that was the Route 91 Harvest Festival one recent day, the only visible reminder that it was the site of the worst mass shootings in modern American history. A peek inside the chain-link fence, covered in green, sheeting to keep out prying eyes, revealed a sprawling patch of asphalt and little else. Towering above were the gold windows of the Mandalay Bay, where a gambler spent the last minutes of his life in room 32, 135 taking the lives of 58 others in a meticulously planned slaughter. Investigators have yet to come up with a motive for the mass shooting. Andrew Cuomo is holding onto a 22-point lead over Republican Mark Molinaro as the 2018 race for governor enters its final 5 weeks, according to a new poll made public Monday. Cuomo, a 2-term Democrat, leads Molinaro, the Dutchess County executive, 50 to 28%, according to the Siena College poll of likely voters. The governor also leads by wide margins over 4 other third-party candidates who will appear on the November 6 ballot. The poll found a combined 14% of likely voters said they will vote for one of the third-party candidates. Election day is a month away. California Governor Jerry Brown has approved the nation's strongest net neutrality law, prompting an immediate lawsuit by the Trump administration and opening the next phase in the battle over regulating the Internet. Advocates of net neutrality hope California's law, which Brown signed Sunday to stop Internet providers from favoring certain content or websites, will push Congress to enact national rules or encourage other states to create their own. However, the U.S. Department of Justice quickly moved to halt the law from taking effect, arguing that it creates burdensome, anti-consumer requirements that go against the federal government's approach to deregulating the Internet. The Federal Communications Commission repealed Obama-era more control over what people watch and see on the Internet. We've got some changeable weather for a good part of the week. Here's Shannon with the forecast.
We're dealing with some steady rain for a good part of the start of our Monday, before we turn mostly cloudy. The light rain continues in the area for Monday night, with highs only reading the mid-50s. With a new system coming in early Tuesday, look for temperatures to warm up in the upper 60s, but we'll have to deal with some early thunderstorms. The chance for storms remains right through Tuesday evening before yet another system comes in to clean us out early Wednesday morning. Look for some sunshine Wednesday morning with highs in the mid-60s. Some warmer air comes in Thursday, and with it, we'll run the risk of some more thunderstorms. That's a quick look at the forecast. I'm Shannon. Have a great start to your week.
Hoping to make it 2 wins in a row, the Buffalo Bills were shut out yesterday in Green Bay. Here's Joe with sports.
Buffalo Bills' Josh Allen never had a chance. The rookie quarterback was sacked 7 times as the Packers shut out the Bills 22-0. Allen accounted for 3 turnovers, including 2 interceptions and a fumble late in the fourth quarter that he stood on review. He was 16 of 33 for 151 yards. The Bills were coming off a week after a stunning win at a heavily favored Minnesota. A physical defense for Green Bay held the Bills to 8 punts and 3 turnovers on their first 11 drives of the game. The Giants and the Jets didn't fare much better. The Saints went on the road to beat the Giants 33-18. Drew Brees showed why he's headed to the Hall of Fame someday with a strong second half that wore down a Giants defense that held the Saints to just 4 field goals in the first half. The Jets went on the road and had a little to show the Jaguars on its 31-12 loss. The Jags only gave up 178 total yards to the Jets. The Raiders, Cowboys, Ravens, Bengals, Patriots, Chargers, Bears, Titans, Texans, and the Rams were all winners this week. Major League Baseball will see an extra 2 games as the regular season ended yesterday. The Brewers and the Cubs will have to play an extra game today in order to decide who will be the first wild card team. On the West Coast, the Dodgers will host the Rockies to decide the other wild card team. Those winners will head to the wild card game on Wednesday. The Yankees will host the A's on Wednesday for the American League wild card game. SU football came close, really close, against the number 3 team in the country. SU led throughout the game, but couldn't stop Clemson's potent running game before giving up the lead late in the fourth quarter on the way to a 27-24 loss. The Orange heads to Pittsburgh next Saturday. That's a quick look at sports. I'm Joe. Have a great day.
High school ASAP starts today. Any student interested, please pick up permission form in Mr. Busco's office. ASAP students should report to cafeteria at 2:45 p.m. Juniors and seniors, financial aid night is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Get your Jostens yearbook for the $45 presale price online at jostens.com.
Thanks for being with us today. I'm Jolie Pilo. Have a great start to your week.